Hello students. I wanted to show you another cool resource that comes with our digital textbook. This is a great time for you to interact with this because we have a quiz date approaching tomorrow midnight. We are going to go into this cadaver dissection tool, launch anatomy and physiology revealed. You might have seen this yourself. I think I might have mentioned it in an earlier video, but let's take a look. So let's go into tissues because those are part of our learning outcomes right now. We have animations, histology, and quizzes, and these are practice quizzes. Okay, so let's look at animations. So for tissues, there are several animations. Let's look at the 4 primary tissues. So when we turn this on, this will be a video describing the 4 primary tissues.
When multiple cells organize into a group, they form a tissue. There are 4 basic types of tissues in the body: epithelial, nervous, muscle, and connective. Epithelial tissues cover and line body structures and exhibit specialized shapes and functions. For example, in the small intestinal lining or mucosa, a single layer of cells, called enterocytes, absorbs nutrients through surface extensions, called microvilli. Nervous tissue in the brain, spinal cord, and nerves consists of specialized cells, called neurons and neuroglia, the neuron supporting cells. Inside the brain, gray matter contains neuron cell bodies and their extensions, known as dendrites, and various neuroglia, such as astrocytes and oligodendrocytes. White matter contains axons, which are long fibers extending away from neuron cell bodies. Axons carry chemical and electrical impulses to body tissues such as muscle. Muscle tissue is classified as smooth, cardiac, or skeletal muscle. For example, skeletal muscle fibers form whole muscles that attach to bones and move the body. Cells called myocytes, containing contractile protein fibers, comprise muscle. Connective tissues include bone, cartilage, ligaments, tendons, and blood. For example, cartilage is comprised of proteoglycan molecules in a gelatinous matrix surrounding a meshwork of collagen fibrils that impart tensile strength, and chondrocytes that help maintain the tissue's integrity and flexibility. 2 or more tissues that work together for a common purpose form an organ. For example, in the heart, cardiac muscle tissue in the ventricles contracts and pushes blood through the connective tissue valves into vessels lined by vascular epithelial tissue called endothelium.
Okay, so you can see this could be very helpful for someone who is an audiovisual learner. Furthermore, after you've read the text, this is a great way to study instead of just looking back in the text and, just looking at the words on the paper. Let's take a look at histology for a second. Okay, so this I think is really neat. You can click through these and see different levels of simple squamous epithelium. Click for animation. Okay, and here they unwrap the body.
Epithelia form the surface layer of the body, line body cavities, hollow organs, and structures, and constitute most gland tissue. Any substance that enters or leaves the body must cross an epithelium.
Now, I'm not going to go through this whole thing. This is another 6 minutes, but you can see how much there is in here. There's just really an unending supply of information using this anatomy and physiology revealed. I haven't really found a good way to incorporate it into the course because I don't want to overburden you with resources. But know that this exists and this might be perfect for your learning style. And if you have ideas of how I can incorporate it, then please respond to the video. We had a great conversation after my last video posting. Okay, thanks.